What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get the deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we've built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So just taking a super quick look at Polygon today, and as we can see, still looking as though it is basically just chopping it sideways. You can see quite clearly, obviously, with the market rolling over, big coil, breakout, back test, and then we did start to make our way to the upside here with a nice pump all the way up to the 0.78, but we got rejected there. And then obviously with the market rolling over, we saw Polygon fall all the way back down to a swing low around 159 here, which is basically in and around these areas here, where we did find a little bit of nice swing low support. There's a nice little bit of support here as well where we found on overall in this area, but you can see obviously Polygon, it's doing pretty damn well, isn't it, to be honest? Even in the face of the market and how it's been, you can see obviously we come up, we make that nice, very nice high around 223, looking as though we're coming towards the all-time highs. Obviously we start rolling over with Bitcoin. We had a bit of a correction here, and then obviously with Bitcoin rolling over, we saw the big correction kind of coiling up. We come down and we actually, sweep the lows at the 618. We get a very nice bullish divergence where we get the pickup, we come up again, and we actually retest the 618 without the overextension and find support perfectly on the 618 this time, without, getting that overextension of the market volatility, which is really good to see. Obviously zooming in a bit more over the past few days, you can see once we had this, we come up and basically have a little bit of a back test of the EMAs. We come all the way up to that level at 180, which is what we were talking about trying to reclaim. And you can see here, since then, we've actually back tested the 55, looking really good. We come up again, we break out, we come all the way up to our Fibonacci level that, like we said, at 195. And that's where we found resistance. And then obviously with Bitcoin rolling over yesterday, we did basically see Polygon having a big rollover as well, losing some support, losing that EMAs. Obviously, we come all the way down, and then on the hourly time frame here, looking as though we are potentially forming some kind of rising wedge like this. Obviously, if that's the case, we do have a technical target and a breakdown target, which would probably take us pretty much down to the 618 again for one more sweep of the lows before potentially having a bit more upside. Obviously, Bitcoin leading the market right now and Polygon being quite heavily correlated to it, although it has been performing much better than some other cryptos correlated to it, like VeChain, for example. So it seems like right now there's a lot more demand for Polygon in terms of buying, just because it does seem to pick up much better on these dips than other larger cryptos are at the minute. Chainlink, Polkadot, Cardano, VeChain, for example, all these cryptos do seem to be struggling, the larger caps at the minute, while some of the smaller cryptocurrencies, you would say, obviously Polygon's still a blue chip in our opinion. But it does seem as though Polygon having a bit more demand and just generally having a bit more support in these areas, it does seem to be, the dip does seem to be getting bought for Polygon a lot more. So obviously we've got this this potential rising wedge here. Obviously this is a bearish signal which would take us back down to the 618, but we could easily come down, sweep this again, and still be bullish for a bounce. And obviously the more that we roll over from this little uptrend that we've made, the more chance of having a little bit of a tasty bounce to the upside. So you can see we're obviously in a nice little uptrend right now, higher highs and higher lows, just retesting support right now, and hopefully can move to the upside. But if Bitcoin does just chop sideways, that'd be good for Polygon so it can find its feet again. But overall, Polygon being led by Bitcoin right now, which is basically looking like it's just trading sideways. But obviously, depending on what Bitcoin does, we could be looking at Polygon rolling back over to support or having a nice little renaissance and a pump to the upside. So we'll keep things really short and sweet with price predictions. As we said, if this rising wedge does kind of play out, I mean, technically you could say it could even be an ascending triangle, which would have a nice technical target to the upside. But a lot of crypto is showing a rising wedge right now. Obviously, if that was the case, the support we'd roll over to would be the 618 here at 153, where we would find a really nice amount of support as well from all these this previous swing low action, where we could find support and then get a bounce. But if we do move to the upside, we are targeting that 180 level and 195, as we said before. And beyond that, as we always say, we do think Polygon a really top quality and potentially undervalued project, considering, you know, if a lot of DeFi does start to migrate onto Polygon, there's a lot of good projects on there already, like Climber, for example. If we see more and more DeFi start to grow on Polygon, we could be looking at this ecosystem starting to pull something like maybe even Solana or AVAX, which we obviously all know what happened with those. So $5 to $10 we do think quite conservative, considering the all-time high of 270. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.